Good everyone, it's your boy Nati with another video for the channel. Welcome back to DMV Sports Zone. And today, man, we got some news that broke earlier this morning in the Alex Smith being cut news, or at least being expected to be released from the Washington football team. And we've all been expecting this news, right, since the end of the season, and especially with the GQ story that broke earlier last week, where he was basically talking about how the team didn't want him initially when he was coming back, and they had other plans really at the quarterback position. So I mean, this story, this news has been a long time coming for Alex Smith and the Washington football team. And, you know, Ron Rivera came back from vacation today, as per reports, and first order of business is releasing Alex Smith, and rightfully so, in my opinion. I mean, everybody knows how much I appreciate Alex Smith, and everybody appreciates Alex Smith, you know, for being the comeback player of the year that he is. I mean, came back 2 years, almost after 2 years of not playing football. He came back and led us to 5 wins out of 6 starts that he had, and I really appreciate that. I really do. But at the same time, man, the contract, the age, the fact that, you know, he didn't play football for nearly 2 years and had all those injuries, and not just the injury, the fact that he broke his leg, but also the infection that came afterwards really limited his mobility throughout the season. And we saw that late in the season, right, especially against the Eagles in that last game. So again, long time coming. Sad to see, right, because he is the comeback player of the year. He just won that award at NFL Honors. So but at the same time, man, we're moving in another direction, and that makes complete sense. We are a young team. We're really a quarterback away, if you ask me, from really contending in this league, and hopefully they get the quarterback situation solved in short order, and we really build a contending team in DC that we're all proud of every single year, right? Because it's one thing to win the NFC East in a down year, and it's another thing to be a consistent division winner in the NFC East. But yeah, man, Alex Smith, 1,600 yards, 6 touchdowns, 8 picks, not too hot of stats. Didn't look too good when it comes to the eyeball test when watching the games. It was really hard to watch the offense a lot of the times with or without Alex Smith, but still with Alex Smith as well. And again, he did lead us to 5 wins out of the 6 starts that he had. I'll give you that. But at the same time, our defense was balling out in those starts. And I feel like, you know, again, if we had that quarterback under center, man, the sky's the limit for this team. I really believe that. I've been telling all my friends here in Chicago, don't be surprised if the Washington football team, man, makes a run the next couple of years. We're really just a quarterback away. Once we get that position resolved, look out. Look out. I know we have other needs as well, wide receiver, I mean, linebacker as well. Like, those are probably the 2 biggest needs on our roster. I get that. But once we get the quarterback situation resolved, guys, I'm telling you. I mean, you guys know this at this point. But just for the people who are out there that are not Washington football fans watching this, we're going to be something. I really believe that. But yeah, Alex Smith, again, on the move. $21.4 million cap hit if you were to stay on the roster, which, again, just does not make sense. He's 36 years of age, was really limited in his mobility, which is, you know, really bad for Alex Smith, right? Because throughout his career, he's been known not just for being really safe with the ball and not turning the ball over, but also for his mobility a little bit, right? He isn't an RG3 type of player or a Lamar Jackson type of player by any means, but he always used to have really good mobility, and he just did not have that whatsoever this year, which really limits his overall game. But we saved $14 million on the cap by releasing him. And again, it makes a lot of sense. Now we're up to, I believe, $57 million in cap space, which is a lot of money, especially when it comes to, you know, the fact that the NFL salary cap is really diminishing as a result of COVID-19 and the pandemic. So we're, I believe, 5th in the NFL in terms of cap room, and it should only get higher if you ask me, because of the fact that we have guys like Peyton Barber, Greg Stroman, and even Wes Martin, who are making more money than they really deserve at this point. So if we make those additional cuts, we'll easily be at $63 million, and we'll be able to resign our own guys like Brandon Sheriff, first order of business in terms of our guys, right? Ronald Darby as well, who probably will be asking for $9 to $10 million a year, which I would be willing to give, but no more than that. But man, you know, again, a long time coming with this news, but it is happening. It is sad again because of the fact that, you know, comeback player of the year, we saw it. We were amazed by the fact that he was able to play football, right? But yeah, man, it's a done deal at this point, and time to move on. In terms of Alex Smith, I don't know if he'll have any other suitors come next season. I really don't. One of my friends who makes content as well on YouTube, go check his channel out. Sports Talk Chicago is basically his brand. Said that the Bears, he would be thrilled if the Bears were to get Alex Smith. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. The Bears don't have cap room at this point, and I don't know if it's much of an upgrade. Honestly, if you go from Mitch Trubisky to Alex Smith, and I don't like Mitch Trubisky at all. You guys know I call him Mitch Libisky for a reason. So that tells you all you need to know about that. But yeah, I don't know if he'll have any other suitors. Maybe if a contending team does not have any in free agency or the draft. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But in terms of our team, again, quarterback away. Hopefully we'll get that quarterback in the draft. There have been a lot of rumors about Mac Jones, who I'm a Bama fan. Keep that on the low, but I'm a Bama fan. But I don't know about that, man. Mac Jones doesn't have the talent that you need at the quarterback position. But at the same time, we've seen quarterbacks like him with average arm strength really excel in this league. So we'll see, man. And also have a guy like Trey Lance, who actually shares my birth date. I didn't even know that until a couple of weeks ago, May 9th. So maybe we could go after him, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Got options in free agency as well. I know Marcus Mariota was someone who I thought that we would trade for, but there are rumors that we already were putting out those trade offers, but now it's sort of cooled off a little bit. So we'll see if Marcus Mariota is still a contender to be the next quarterback in the Washington football team. Also have guys like Taylor Heineke and Kyle Allen on the roster, but I don't think the Ron Rivera and the coaching staff is comfortable right now with the quarterbacks as it is on the roster. So we'll see, man. It should be a fun offseason. It is March 1st. So start of free agency starts this month, and start of chaos.